Hi, Victoria Guida with Politico. Thanks for taking my question. I wanted to ask about the 13.3 facilities. You all have used your emergency authority to buy assets that you can't directly buy, like corporate bonds, ETFs. So I was just wondering, what is the scope of your authority under 13.3? What type of assets are you allowed to buy? Could you buy equities through an SPV, for example?
We haven't looked at that, and we have no intention, haven't done any work or thought about buying equities. But we're bound by the provisions of 13.3, which requires that we make programs or facilities of broad applicability, meaning we have to have, it can't just be focused on one entity. Has to be a broad group of entities. There's a lot in 13.3 about the solvency of the borrowers. Remember, it was rewritten or amended after the financial crisis, and it was written in a way that was meant to make it challenging to bail out large financial institutions. There was a lot in there to make sure that that they were going to be solvent and things like that. So, we have to meet those requirements. We haven't looked and tried to say what can we buy and let's make a complete list. We felt that using these facilities that we could buy corporate bonds and municipal bonds too.
So I just to follow up really quickly. So is it generally supposed to be primarily directed at debt instruments, since you talked about borrowers?
The statute doesn't say that, but you could read the statute that way if you want. Honestly, we haven't tried to push it to what's the theoretical limit of it. I think clearly it's supposed to replace lending. That's really what you're doing. You're stepping in to provide credit at times when the market has stopped functioning. That's fundamentally what you're doing with 13.3. And so I think you've got to sort of work within that framework.